If you are following my channel, you probably already know that I'm a huge fan of rugged phones. And I have to say, I absolutely love this design of this Oukitel WP33 Pro. Look at this unique hand strap. That's pretty cool. I have to try this for vlogging. You know, this can be attached to a backpack, you know, or a belt or something like this. So for like industrial people, this is a very cool design indeed. If you don't like it, it's okay. You've got some screws, so you can just unscrew this and just get rid of it. But let's quickly have a look and see what we are going to find here in this box. And first thing first, you know, this is a rugged phone, so you need to be prepared that you've got those military standards, IP68, IP69, water, dust, you know, so extreme temperatures, minus, plus, you name it. So you get quite a lot, okay? So people that love camping, outdoor adventures, stuff like this, you should definitely be happy about this. Type-C to Type-C charging ports, which is really cool. We got 33 watt fast charger here. It will take up to 4 hours to fully charge this beast. You know, we have 22,000 milliampere battery, which is massive. You can even use this device as a power bank because there is also reverse charging, 18 watts reverse charging available here. And then, believe it or not, you can actually recharge iPhone 15 9 times. That's pretty cool, isn't it? But I think the biggest selling point is this huge speaker here. I mean, look at that. This is 5 watts. I will be playing some music later on so you can check on the sound quality. And it's great because, you know, it is capable of max loudness of 136 decibels. Now this device is heavy. It weighs 577 grams. But let's peel this off. We have 6.6 inches Full HD plus IPC display. Sadly, you know, this is not AMOLED, okay? I have reviewed some of the rugged phones before and there is only few with the AMOLED display. But it's great because we've got 90 Hz refresh rate, which is always a good thing. But let's turn this on, connect to Wi-Fi and talk about spec, performance, cameras, etc. But let's have a look on the design, and it is pretty cool. In my opinion, you know, these phones are really great for kids, okay? My son is using his rugged phone and it's been over a year and a half, and the amount of time he dropped it, it's crazy. But you know what? I don't really care if he drops it because I know this phone will last forever. You know, drops, throws, you name it. Now, what is also amazing about this device that we've got 5G available. Okay, now some of the phones, especially the ruggeds, they are only 4G capable. We got 2 SIMs, and there is also ESim available, which is very, very cool indeed. But I'm going to skip this for now. I'll connect to my local network and then we can talk a little bit more about this Oukitel WP33 Pro. So we've got Android 13 here straight out of the box. Sadly, there's no Android 14. There was a first small update which I have already done it. What I also like, the fact here we've got dedicated button that we can customize to our own needs, which is always pretty nice. Decent fingerprint scanner. We got also face unlock, NFC payments. So as you can see, this is the screen, and even though it's IPC, it looks pretty good as long as it's not very, very bright. Now here in the UK, you know, I can probably live with this. However, in some, you know, warmer places, you might be struggling outdoor. I like this clean Android experience. As you can see, there was that update. But let's go back. Maybe there was there will be Android 14 available shortly. I don't know. No, but you can see here we are still running Android 13 here. I like this toolbox for some cool things such as sound meter and some other useful tools for people that work in some different industrials. Mirrors, you know, there's some pretty cool things here. There you are. But let's talk about performance. We've got mid-range chipset here, Dimensity, MediaTek 6100 plus, which is equivalent to like a Snapdragon 695. I have downloaded my favorite game, Asphalt 9, so I'm going to play with that in a minute. Also the KineMaster app that I'm using for editing, so I am going to edit some of the footage here to check on the performance, so make sure you stick around. Now, as you can see, I am just setting up the game. Check on these sounds. I mean, what? Right, also I'd like to show you that I actually use this strap as a stand. How cool is that? Look at this. It is pretty stable, so watching movies, you know, playing games, then you should be absolutely fine. So I really like that. But let's carry on playing the game. But let's move on to camera. So this is 32 megapixel front facing camera, 1080p 30 fps, and I'm not complaining here. I am pretty happy. This is pretty standard for rugged phones. I am going to take my dogs for a walk. It is very, very windy. I'm going to take a couple of pictures, check on the video quality on the main sensor, and I'll see you shortly. Just using this 2 megapixel macro camera, and I have to say I am pretty impressed. I was not expecting to get such a good result. There is even face tracking to make sure it's in the focus. Wow. Well, let's take some macro shots now. Okay guys, it was too windy, so I had to wait a couple of days, and now we got a frost. So this is the quality. 2K is the highest resolution which I'm recording now. You can see stabilization, it's pretty bad. But remember, this is not built for camera, okay? This is all about those rugged features and this crazy speaker. So after using this phone for a whole week, I have to say there are only two things that I don't like about this device. The first one is the fingerprint scanner. It's definitely not the most reliable. It does work, sometimes it doesn't, so you'd be better off with the PIN number. Also, for some reason, Netflix isn't supported on this device when I try to download it. Disney is fine. Maybe you have to go to third-party apps and download it that way. I don't know. I had to show you this, guys. When you're outdoor and listen to the music, you don't really need a speaker. This is crazy. Honestly guys, this phone ticks so many boxes. You know, you've got that ESim, huge battery, amazing speaker, the list goes on and on. Is this something that I will use daily myself? Not really, but I would absolutely use it as a secondary phone for, you know, trips with the kids, outdoor adventures, listen to the music in the hot tube, stuff like that. So if you're in the market for rugged phone, I would definitely highly recommend this one. Go and have a look on the pricing. They do some discounts at the moment, so you should be able to get yourself a decent deal on that. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers.